welcome to Cowie's on Deck podcast. In this episode, I will be introducing yours truly, myself. This episode is titled Meet the Artist. I will be sharing some fun facts about me, about myself. And for those of you who may be new to my podcast, let me go ahead and introduce myself first and foremost. I am Tanya Cross. I am the accessory designer of Accent and Glory. Accent and Glory is my handcrafted fashion accessory brand. My specialty is Cowie shell designs, and my pieces include hair accessories, jewelry, and handbags. Well, I'm going to start off this episode with the star of the show, which is the Cowie shell. I feel like the Cowie shell chose me instead of me choosing the Cowie shell. And let me explain why I say that. I was drawn to the shell initially, and I just started incorporating it into all of my designs without knowing the history or the cultural reference to the seashell. So once I did research upon a friend's advice, I saw the connection. I realized that I was culturally connected to the shell. Um, this particular shell is found in the Indian and Pacific Ocean, and the Indian Ocean is along the western part of the African coast, and a lot of the enslaved people came from that part of Africa. As far as spiritually, the shell provides protection. It is believed that it provides protection, and a lot of people within my culture believe in the power of the shell and the femininity of the shell and how it helps women who may be not able to have children, give them the power to do so. So it's a lot of cultural connection to the shell as well. A fun fact about me is that I love popcorn. Popcorn is my favorite snack. The kernel that I like the best is the mushroom kernel. And the reason why I prefer the mushroom kernel over the other type of kernels is because the it's soft, it's fluffy. The popcorn once it pop is big, and I just prefer it. The other types of kernels is the butterfly kernel. I not real big fan of flavored popcorn, but if I do choose to eat flavored popcorn, I like a combination of salty and sweet. I love the chocolate drizzle popcorn. Yeah, love popcorn. My favorite snack. The Hubs. Yes, I am married, and I call my husband the Hubs. I met my husband in high school when I was a junior in high school. We dated throughout college, and then I had to go to college longer than him because of the degree that I received in my area of expertise. So we did not marry till after I graduated. We've been together for 32 years at the recording of this episode. So I have been with my husband for a very long time. We have grown up together, we have matured together, and we still remain each other's best friend and companion, encourager, number one fan. Creativity is in my blood. I come from a long line of creatives. My grandmother was a seamstress, and so is my mother, a seamstress. Now, for me, I chose not to sew garments. My choice of creativity was fashion accessory designs. I have, however, been creating things by hand since childhood. My mom taught me how to sew early, so I made my baby doll clothes and all that stuff. But sewing garments just wasn't my cup of tea, which is okay. Have passed on my creative bug to my children. I have three adult daughters. My oldest daughter is a baker. That's her way of her creative expression. My middle girl loves hair care. She is a lock person who redo people's locks, relocked it. And my youngest is a painter and photographer. So creativity is in our blood. Oh, and also the hubs. My husband loves to do classic car restoration, which to me is a form of creativity and a form of art as well. Yes, I do have a day job. I still work a 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 profession is in pharmaceuticals and healthcare. I went to college for that. That's what I got my degree in. But I will say that I have cut back my work hours in my profession to focus more on my creativity. Um, my brand Accent and Glory is my creative outlet. Creating things by hand gives me joy and peace. And I believe that positive energy is passed on to each design and each piece that I create. I have received numerous awards over the years, but only a few really I hold close and dear to my heart. And those awards are the awards I received from uh, from a Black woman in 2020. That was the first award that I had received from this organization for accessory brand or accessory business of the year. So I received that in 2020. And then the following year, I received it in 2021, which is accessory business of the year from a Black woman. The reason why both of those awards hold a special place in my heart is because I was recognized and acknowledged by my peers. And also my fans and followers got the opportunity to vote for me, and I received the most votes. And that was to me was just affirmation of how much people value the designs and the pieces that I create, and felt like that I deserved that particular award. I am a big advocate of serving your local community. I have served my local community in various capacities, with volunteering with local youth and youth organizations. I have also served on the Salisbury Rowan Council for Human Relations Council, but the current position that I hold at the time of the recording of this podcast is as the co-chair of the Rowan Art Council board. Why did I choose to volunteer for this position? Because I felt like as an artist, it was important for somebody to be on that particular board that was an artist, because a lot of the board members prior to me becoming on the board was business owners, business executive that really didn't have a personal understanding of what it is to be an artist and what artist needs are. Since I've been on the council, the board has hosted, and I chair that event, has hosted its first arts festival, which is Meet the Artist. And they have decided that it will be an annual event. That's something that they will continue to have. And the board will be hosting our first Meet the Artist event coming up soon. So those were two of my goals that I wanted to implement as the board co-chair during my term, and I accomplished both of those goals. So I'm excited about the opportunity to serve the local artists in my community, not only with funding, because we do provide funding for local artists, but for opportunities to network, to collaborate, and to partner through meetups.